Hello everybody, it's Barbara and welcome to Warrior Friday. I can't believe it's another Friday. I actually had to look at the calendar just to make sure because the time just is so either really fast at times and really slow at times, but it seems like it's faster more often. So today we get a card from the Earth Warriors deck. Love the artwork in this deck. And today we get card number 40. And that reduces down to a 4. 4 is a number of stability. It can also be celebrations. So we get card number 40, which is Hiaka. And I'm going to show you the picture. Hiaka has a beautiful owl for all my bird people. So let's see what the book says about card number 40, Hiaka. No enemy shall defeat you, not by night, not by day, not upon the earth, nor in the soul. You are divinely protected and empowered. You shall fulfill your destiny with joy in your heart and laughter in your belly. Play, be in nature. Feel the freedom of happiness within you, even in this moment. These are your sacred powers, and with them you shall take every step upon your journey successfully, and nothing shall thwart your divine destiny. Now, what's funny about this is I just walked up to the post office to drop off some packages for people that ordered things, and it's really cold outside. So I wore my professional coat. You know, it's long wool coat. And then I wore my polar bear hat. And it just makes me laugh, you know, because it's a polar bear and it's got ears and the whole thing. And it's that thing of finding joy, but also bringing joy to others in those little things that you do. All I did was walk to the post office and back, but I had a polar bear hat on. And I watched the faces of the people in the vehicles driving by, and they were like, you know, making all kinds of faces. And I hope I made somebody smile, because it made me smile. And we need to be doing those kinds of things, especially these days. We need to do things that bring just a little bit of joy, a smile to somebody's face. That's why light warriors are here. Right now, we need all the light that we can give. So if you can make somebody smile, if you can make an animal smile, Thea's laying around the floor right there. If you can make an animal happy, if you can help the trees, if you can help the planet, whatever your super skill, your super ability, your superpower is, we need to be doing that. And yes, we can be doing that at any given time, wherever we are, because it's inside of us. We don't need to go somewhere, okay? So this is a reminder of that. So Hiaka is said to dwell in a grove of trees, which are sacred to her as the place where she spent her time dancing with the forest spirits. Hiaka's name translates to she who lifts darkness. Wow, I love that. We've never gotten that card before. He, the H-I in her name, is from lifting of the hip, and Aka means shadow. As patroness of sacred dancers, she reminds us that with a simple movement of our hip, we can move into the dance and connect with joy. I've been busted many times dancing in my shop. You know, there's no customers in here. I put on some good music and I'm like moving, I'm singing. I don't care if I get busted. Really? And I know I can't sing. I don't care. I can't really dance either. It is said that one of the first things that a shaman will ask of a person who is plagued by demons, or in our modern parlance, unable to summon the energy for their truthful fulfillment and sacred purpose in the world, is, when was the last time you danced? Dancing, whether literally moving your body to music or symbolically in whatever makes your being light up, is a way to invoke aliveness, so that we can tap into the joy that counteracts darkness. When we are being joyful, our frequency is way up here. When we're depressed, our frequency is way down there. So when you're depressed, are you going to be dancing? Probably not. But that's the time you do need to dance and sing and wear your polar bear hat and your steampunk hat. You know, I've had people say, oh, are you going to a party later? Like, no, I am the party. I'm the party now. Wear whatever you want. Dance, sing. When I'm in my car driving, I'm that annoying person that has the stereo cranked, and I got a convertible with a soft top, you know? So when my stereo's cranked, everybody hears it. And I'm singing away, and I don't care if you're watching me. That's on you. I'm having a good time. And it doesn't matter what's on the radio. I mean, on my favorite stations or on my CDs. Yes, I still play CDs. And I even have a cassette deck in my car, but I don't have any cassettes. It doesn't matter. If it's music I like, I'm going to be singing to it. If I'm in the grocery store and the song comes on, Thea's even got to sing. If I'm in the grocery store and a good song comes on, I sing to it. Yeah, because you know what? If I make that old guy over there laugh, I've done my job. Althea, can you stop? This is why you don't normally get to stay out when I make a video. Okay, can you just come here? Good girl. Thank you for letting us know that somebody was walking across the street 2 blocks away. Yeah, I see them. Good job. Good job. So let's get back to this. Consider what makes you feel like your soul is dancing. What is it that brings you joy? Sometimes it's just sitting around and playing with your crystals. Okay, do that. Maybe it's giving a crystal to somebody. You know, sometimes when we give our favorite crystals to somebody, it feels really, really good, especially knowing that that crystal is going to help another person. Make time and space for joy in your life. You know, we make time to do things. Let's make time to be joyful, because it will sustain our spirit. It gives us strength. Althea brings me joy even when she's barking. Yes, just my girl. Yes, you're my joy. So part of Hiaka's divine purpose is bearing the clouds, providing the rain, thunder, and lightning. Her wisdom reminds us that movement in itself can be healing. When energy becomes stagnant, that's when we struggle, right? A lot of times in the Midwest here in the winter, because it gets so cold, and there's a lot of us that don't like to be outside in the cold. I don't like to be cold. I walk to the post office because it's good exercise. I don't like to be cold, so I'm usually dressed for a blizzard, even when there's no blizzard. But that movement and that pumping of the oxygen, and it is energizing even when it's cold. So this does not mean we abstain from rest, because true rest allows energy to circulate through our being. This is why we emerge from rest feeling renewed and refreshed. Well, hopefully we do. Movement to circulate energy means flowing in relationship with our bodies, minds, and souls, trusting our inner rhythms. Most modern lifestyles make it difficult to live an honest relationship with the mind and body. Definitely true. It can be tricky to find the time and place to authentically and spontaneously honor our natural needs for expression and flow. So we summon our wisdom and creativity to find a way, like wearing a polar bear hat. Hiaka says that we must. We must be willing to move with the storm wisdom within us, or we shall be moved by the storm wisdom around us. That is really powerful. I'm going to say it again. We must be willing to move with the storm wisdom within us, or we shall be moved by the storm wisdom around us. We will be moved by those events which startle us from our routine when we are falling asleep, rather than resting and living. Give yourself permission to explore a more authentic relationship with yourself, and trust that in the process, the changes that will happen, and sometimes those changes will include how we live and work, where we live, and with whom we share our lives. That was Althea. Trust that in the process, the changes that will happen will be healing. Now, what's really funny is a little while ago, I looked up, and the time is above the video part. And of course, the time that had gone by was 5:55. And that's the only time that I looked up to see what time it was. And 5:55 is all about changes coming. Now, I firmly believe that there's big changes coming to all of us. And I have seen 5:55 so many times. And I just keep saying, all right, bring it on. I'm ready. I'm as ready as I'll ever be, because I don't know what it means, but I know there's changes coming. So, are you ready? Now, what does it mean to be ready? It doesn't mean go pack your bags. It doesn't mean, clean your house. It just means whatever change is coming, I accept it, and I know I can move on. I have been through a lot of trauma in my life. And to get to this point today, still be here and be a light warrior, that's a lot of strength and power that I've had to find within myself. You guys all have it within you. You do, because you made it here to today. Everything that we have been through in our lives got us to right now. We're here. We can handle anything that comes our way. Anything. Remember that. You are very powerful. You are unconditional love. You are guided, guarded, protected, and blessed. You are, because you got to here. So I want you to remember that. You are very powerful light beings. Something just made a noise over there, and I'm in the building by myself, so I got an affirmation. You are very powerful light beings. We all are. Know that you're powerful. This is part of my mission, is to make sure that you all know how powerful you are. And you are powerful. We all have superpowers. Some of us, our superpowers involve animals. Some of us, it involves water. Some of us, it involves weather, people, fairies, unicorns. Whatever your superpower is, it's yours. And you came here to use that superpower to help this world be a better place. So stop hiding your superpowers. Okay? Just stop. Those days are over. You're not going to be burned at the stake. You're not going to be drowned. You're not going to have your head cut off. Those days are done. Bring out your superpowers. Stop hiding them and do whatever you can do to make this world a better place. I'm going to stop this here. There's a lot more information. These cards have several pages for each card, and there's a meditation. There's a whole bunch of stuff for each card. I highly recommend this deck. I'm not really sure if I have it in stock right now. It can be hard to get a hold of because it's so awesome. But it's Alana Fairchild, and I love all of her decks. So any of her decks are awesome. So having said all that, I love you guys. I send you my love. May you be blessed with love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things. Why? Because you're worthy and you deserve it. Yes. Mwah. Namaste. Many blessings. I love you.